Good morning, lights. I've received a few messages from some of you discussing their alienation from the current world as it's changing so rapidly, and they're people that feel that they can't keep up anymore, people that feel like they don't belong anymore. Some of you feel like there is no more space for them on the current world. Well, let me tell you the following in the most loving way possible. But you are wrong. There is room and space for you. You are not the problem. By increasing our own vibrations via self-awareness, self-love, and compassion, we serve the world. By doing so, we contribute to the collective ascension of people and the earth. Being ready to perform the inner work and make the required adjustment is the first step in awakening to your own true self. What I mean by work is eliminating destructive feelings like wrath, fear, guilt, and shame that have built up through time and are a source of inside anguish. When we take care of ourselves, we are better able to tend to others and to Gaia. When one person heals themselves, they raise their frequency and contribute it to the energetic crystalline grid system that support all life on Earth. Light is rooted into Gaia when more people make the conscious decision to improve themselves. All life on Earth is undergoing transformation as a result of the ongoing process of planetary ascension. The planet is undergoing a profound transformation, shedding the weight that is no longer necessary for her or for mankind. As she tidies up, humans may either choose to join her or be left behind. To characterize the shift in awareness that are now taking place around the globe, the phrase Great Awakening has been bandied about. High energy photons from the center of the galaxy are hitting Earth and altering human awareness to activate our DNA and facilitate our transformation into higher light frequencies. These photons are charged with information, light, or DNA codes. These mental enhancements will cause a shift in human vibration and a deeper understanding of our true nature on a spiritual level. As this happens, we'll start to let go of our old ways of being, inertia, fear, hate, and greed, and start operating from a place of greater vibratory frequency, where we're always in tune with one another because we recognize our essential unity. There is a wealth of data available to help us make sense of the current phase of human evolutionary cycle. However, we must realize that this is an endeavor that calls upon not just our rational faculties, but also our emotional and bodily selves. As people learn to tune in to their feelings, they will also realize that their ideas generate feelings, which in turn shape their reality. The old patterns of greed, control, and dominance will fade away when people cease giving them their energy. The world is changing, and so is our awareness. A new epoch, characterized by harmony, compassion, and oneness, has begun. ETs have been patiently waiting for us to develop to the point of mutually beneficial cooperation with other civilizations and of Earth for millennia. A superior part of ourselves, a guiding spirit, and a soul reside inside each and every one of us. God or Source manifests as one's higher self. There is no separation or isolation between things at the quantum level. From the beginning of time, our space-faring ancestors planted us the seeds of knowledge, intuition, and creation, and they gave us the freedom to decide how far our civilization would go in this era of plenty. Humans, as far as we can tell from studying their behavior over many generations, are addicted to pain and suffering because they utilize it as a method to learn lessons, which is crucial to their development. This is what sets us apart from animals. As a result, negative, egotistical entities can use this to keep us in fear and ignorance, stifling the development of our civilization, which could have been the most advanced on Earth if we hadn't followed the path who have ruled over us for millennia. Since it is terrified of death, the ego mind seeks power via intimidation and manipulation rather than love. Fear-based programming has been implanted in all of our subconscious brains, and this has been used by our manipulators to maintain power over us. The knowledge of our cosmic heritage is not new, but it is gaining acceptance as more and more people become aware of it and accept the reality of their own beginnings. Everyone who has looked into where we came from has reached the same conclusion, that we are a hybrid, extraterrestrial species made up of people with ancestry from a wide variety of planets. We live currently in a moment of tremendous transition. We are here because the ancients said this would happen. We are the ones who will bring light to the world via spiritual awakening and DNA activation. It's all about getting in touch with your true self and rewriting your DNA to reflect that. By recalling these experiences, we may unlock the skills and insight that have been dormant in our DNA all along, and therefore expanding our awareness while we are still physically present. Our sleeping DNA will awaken, and your true selves will appear. As always, we love you deeply and wish for you to have the most abundant and joyous life possible. Have a wonderful day.
Is there anybody out there? I think I need a lifeline. I've been been drifting through the darkness, looking for the sunrise. Sometimes it feels like we're so far away, trying to keep our heads above the waves. Are we going